Hey you guys, welcome back to High Priestess Transmissions. My name is Nikki. I'm an initiated High Priestess, witch, and psychic medium. And I wanted to talk to you guys about a common mistake that a lot of new witches and new spiritualists make. And what inspired this episode was I saw someone posted on Threads. She said, I've slept with a ceramic bowl of salt under my bed for the past 3 nights and have had the worst 3 nights of sleep in recent memory. Am I doing it wrong? What does it mean, wise witch friends? And I responded to her, and I told her that if one of your main spirit guides is a muerto, a dead person, whether it's an ancestor that you were once close with when they were alive, or maybe they're an ancestor that you never met, or they're a spirit guide outside of your lineage. Salt repels the dead. So if that spirit is one of your main protecting energies, and they watch over you like a hawk, especially at night, because that's when a lot of people spiritually attack us, and also it's just when low-level energies like to move about, right? If you have salt under your bed, that's going to push that muerto away. Okay. And this is like a case-by-case basis. It's not universal. It just depends on what energies walk with you, your spiritual court, how close your spirits are to you, etc. And also your own unique aura and frequency. And to back this up, if you guys are familiar with Puerto Rican espiritismo, I think I've mentioned this a few times, we are taught not to season our ancestors and spirit guides' food with salt when we offer them food, because it pushes them away. And if y'all know anything about Puerto Rican food, it's salty as hell. So it's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, because you gotta make theirs separately. It's a lot more work, but it's worth it, right, to make them happy. But you do not put salty food out for your muertos. It pushes them away. And I don't know the exact science behind it, but from my understanding, it has something to do with the electromagnetic frequency of the spirit that clashes with the salt. Okay? And this is why divination is really important. It's important to learn how to do divination before you do any type of ritual. That way you can talk with your spirits and say, hey guys, should I do this? Is this okay? And if they say no, you can ask what I should do instead. All that. This is why I always tell you guys, do divination before spell work. I still do divination all the time. And over the years, I've been on this path wholeheartedly for 7 years, day in and day out. And, I probably don't need to do that so much anymore. But I like doing divination before I do a ritual, because if nothing else, it keeps me from wasting time. So, develop a communication system with your spirits. Develop one that's a little bit expansive, like tarot, that will give you a full story, and then have a different one when you just need straight up yes or no answers. And I'm not talking about a Ouija board. You'll know how I feel about those. Absolutely not. Throw it the fuck away. Okay? Some people like pendulums. Some people throw bones. Ask your spirits what they recommend. Because if you use tarot for yes or no questions, as a beginner, it can kind of throw you off and confuse you and lead you down a rabbit hole. Okay? But I just wanted to talk about this because everyone talks about salt and how amazing salt is. And, there's that old wives' tale that salt repels witches. Maybe I'm just biased. But there's also science behind it for the spirits. Okay? And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I've had clients who needed spiritual baths or floor washes, whatever, and their spirits wanted them to use salt. Okay? or wanting me to use salt if I was preparing it for them. But that's why I do divination when I do y'all's baths and head washes and floor washes. It's never one size fits all. Because some of us, like me, I have a bunch of dead people around me 24/7. And I've always been like this, even before Paulo. I've got a bunch of muertos. So I don't fuck with salt. I don't use it, except on my food. But, again, this is why divination is important, okay? And you can learn a good foundation for cleansing and protection in my Evil Eye course. It's very thorough, it's very beginner friendly, and it's very much based on the principle of taking your power back and learning what cleansing and protection methods work best for you. And you can learn more about that at sirensnectar.com/evileye. And if you really want a custom, catered to you, structured spiritual foundation, check out my 12-week mentorship. It's one-on-one, and it's not only witchcraft, but it's also tarot, because I believe in divination before spellwork. So I teach you guys how to use tarot and other divination methods as a diagnostic tool before you do your ritual work, so that you don't waste energy, time, supplies. Okay? And you can learn more about that at sirensnectar.com/mentorship. And if y'all have any questions, just comment down below. Again, this is not one size fits all. Okay, it just literally depends on you and your spiritual core and the spirits that walk with you. Everyone is different. But salt does not work for everyone. Okay? I love y'all. Bye.